Hey guys, AirsoftAL here, and yes, I am doing bike vlogs. Okay, there's no vehicles coming. So, I thought I'd do this as kind of an experimental thing. Let me adjust you guys here for a second. And yes, I'm not going to edit this. This is just going to be one big thing. So, here's the deal. The big question I got is, why a bike? Why not get a car? Why not get a truck? Well, the big reason for that is because, well, I don't got the money, or the insurance for that matter. However, I did look into some bike laws in Tennessee, primarily McNairy County. And while I would need a license for a vehicle, for a bicycle or an electric bike, or even a motor, or even a small gas-powered bike, oh boy, here comes the big hill. Okay, time to get off here. Oh boy, all right. Okay. So while, yes, a vehicle or even automotive or some form of mode of transportation would be good, insurance-wise, kind of a pain in the ass. So, in a sense, in terms of my financial situation, a motor vehicle would not be advantageous at the moment. There's a word for you, advantageous. Word of the day. Now, what about, plans for this bike? And while, yes, I know the bike is a girl's bike, as many of you have pointed out in the last bike video, or the first bike video, it's not going to be a bike, it's not going to be that for long. Because I do have plans for this. In terms of a paint scheme, oh boy, okay. And the sad part is this is not the first hill I gotta go up. So in terms of the paint scheme, I'm going to paint it either a classic Corvette red. Yeah, you know that classic white and red from the Corvette days, or the 50s, or the beautiful Corvettes, Impalas, or the Impalas. Oh God, I want an Impala. Oh, if I had the money, I'd have an Impala. Either way, though. So, what was I saying? Oh, yes. The paint scheme would be more or less a classic 50s red with a white accent on it. Now, in terms of the bike itself, let me think here. Oh boy. In terms of the bike itself, I plan on turning it into an e-bike. Now, I know everyone's going to say, well, now why? Why turn it into an e-bike? Well, you remember when I said about the laws regarding e-bikes earlier? All right, we're at a leveled off point. Let me go ahead, do this. The reason I say e-bike is because, according to Tennessee law, primarily related to electric bikes and motorized bikes that are pedal assisted, as long as they do not exceed 30 miles an hour, I do not require a license. And as long as I abide by the rules of the road and the laws that are here. Whoa, shit. I almost fell into a ditch. That are of Tennessee state. Oh boy, here comes a hill. That are the state. Then I will, in a sense, have a motorized bicycle that I can operate without a license. Oh boy, here comes the big hill. Okay, I'm gonna have to get off and walk this one. So in a sense, I can operate a motorized vehicle, i.e. an electric bike, without a license. Now, the big thing about this, and this is a loophole for the Southerns, or those of the South, the bike has to not exceed 30 miles an hour. Now, down the back roads and dirt paths and everything of that nature, the state troopers and local police, they don't watch those. So the big loophole of it, especially for someone like me, I can get a motorized front wheel, have my mechanically inclined friends modify it to where it goes over 30 miles an hour and take those back roads, as well as have a speedometer on the bike, which allows me to keep a pace with how fast the bike goes. That way, if I'm on the main road, I can look at the speedometer. Sounds like a vehicle's coming. Yeah, it's just a vehicle. I love the South. Everyone's so friendly. But you know, have a speedometer on the bike here. That way I can keep up with how fast it's going. That way when I'm on a main road that I know has state troopers or local law enforcement or local sheriff boys or deputies, I can keep that beast under 30, as well as increase the power output and the battery capacity to where it lasts longer than 20 miles. Whew. Okay, we're at the top of the hill. I gotta stop and get a drink, guys. Yes, I have a fanny pack. It works. Anyway, but yeah, that is my plan. That is my plan. Oh shit, here comes another one. Vehicles are just crazy today. Then again, it is technically a work day, so everyone's heading off to work. Anyway, downhill time. This is where it's gonna get a little bit more easy for me. There we go. Not only that, but I do plan on switching this bike from a multi-gear bike, which is the current setup right now, to what is known as a fixed gear setup. A fixed gear being that it only has 2 gears, the main pedal gears and the gear on the wheel, which allows me to have a sort of a lock, a wheel lock. So that way if my 2 brakes, my 2 handlebar brakes fail, I can at least roll my legs back and lock the wheel in case I have to. Aside from that, the only other add-ons I have planned for this little bad boy right here is more or less a sort of turn signals, rear view lights, and all that good jazz. Basically, I'm going to turn this bike into a very nice e-bike that is going to save me on gas consumption. Now, the reason why you would want an e-bike is, once again, gas consumption, and we're good. As well as turn signals, because of course using hand signals is not exactly the most advantageous of things. Because I'd rather have both hands on the handlebar than one. Alright, and ooh, hello, okay. We had a bump. Okay. And we are here. Anyway, thank you all for joining me in this disjointed vlog, bike vlog of one of many, hopefully enough. I will see all you guys in the next video, and I will give you an update on the bike build as it comes along. Anyway, for those of you who have actually biked or have e-bikes, let this noob know some tips, tricks, what have you, all that good jazz. Anyway, if you want to help out, there's a PayPal link down below. And as always, guys, I've been AirsoftAL. I will see all you guys in the next video. Till next time.